Hey everybody, it's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. Let's jump right into Greenleaf. This is episode 2. It's called Day 2. I'm sorry that I'm late, but I went and got my hair done and I ain't want vain. I'm sorry. Vain, vanity, all that. I ain't want to do the video until I got my hair done. Okay, bam. That's it. Let's get into it. My notes are a little bit all over the place because the episode kind of jumped all over the place. A good 50% of the episode was filler to me. Good filler. Like, I felt like it was setting up for next week and the rest of the season. It's going to be good. But a lot of it was filler and a lot of it was stupid. Let's go into topic number 1. AJ is not dead. I'm just over the whole AJ storyline. Because now AJ, he survived the suicide. Great. Great. Okay. You didn't want to go there with the story. But now he don't want to see his family. He don't want to have nothing to do with Grace. He don't want to have nothing to do with Noah. And side note real quick, the actor who plays Noah, his acting level ability is not up to par with everyone else in Greenleaf. Like, Greenleaf is a show where everyone, they can act. It's good. Drama. He's coming on here with very acting 101 soap opera-ish abilities. And it throws me off. Like, Noah can go. AJ don't want to have nothing to do with you. You can go. I just wanted this storyline to be over, and maybe through his death we can kind of guess, is that the real AJ, is not the real AJ. Now it's still all up on the table. Now they throwing out here, well, Grace, you didn't get cut by that blade, did you? So okay, obviously now AJ must have some kind of contagious sickness. I'm going to just guess that he's going to be HIV positive, and that's going to be his new storyline. And I still don't know if it's the real AJ or not, but I'm going to assume that since he is HIV positive, he probably cannot afford his medication, and that's why he robbed that pharmacy. And maybe he learned how to rob pharmacies from his jailmate, the one who got blamed for the crime. It still does not explain why he wanted to kill himself. I'm sure you could have asked your rich mama, who you blackmail for everything else, to pay for your medication, and she would have gladly did it. Somewhere down the line, it's gonna flesh out. I'm over the AJ storyline, period. Real AJ, fake AJ, I'm over that storyline, period. Side note, Noah somewhere in the episode comes up to Grace and is like, I just want us to come together and be a family. And I'm like, this is a grown-ass man. This ain't no 3-year-old. This ain't even no 14-year-old. This is a grown-ass man. You expect for you and Grace to go buy a house and put this grown-ass man that don't want to have nothing to do with neither one of y'all in the house and y'all be some big happy family? No, that whole part of the script was stupid to me. Send Noah back to his wife. Let her forgive him and let him go back to his wife. The only thing Noah needs to do is get to know, what's his name, AJ. Because to me, you got this long lost son. Your wife left you. Why you even leave town anyway? I thought you was going to be in town to be spending time with your son. Anyway, let's move on. I'm over that. Now, the next big scene I appreciate it is everyone reads Charity. And Grace is, telling Lady Mae about AJ, whatever. AJ don't want to see us. And the dog is acting up, y'all. I can't stand him. I'm going to let him do it. I'm just going to let him do it. Moving on, I'm going to act like I don't see him. Charity comes in and asks about AJ. And Grace is like, he fine. And she's like, that's all I get is a fine. And she's like, yes, Charity, that's all I can give you right now is fine. And Grace leaves. And I'm like, yes, somebody read Charity. And finally, Lady Mae really gets to read into Charity. I didn't write it down. I wish I would have wrote it down word for word. But Lady Mae is taking up for Grace. And Charity is like, but mama, why you give me this hostility? You just invited me to the wedding. And she was like, girl, I only invited you to the wedding because your daddy made me. I didn't want you to be there. And I'm like, yes, Lady May. This is what I've been ready for Lady May to read Charity. And I hope she reads her for the rest of the season. But anyway, she was like, your sister don't want to have nothing to do with you. You was just trying to get her son arrested. And I forgot that Charity was the one who was recording Grace admit to the family that she lied for AJ, and Charity was trying to blackmail Grace. No, Charity didn't blackmail Grace. Charity was the one who gave Phil the recording, and then Phil was blackmailing Grace. And they was trying to get AJ. It was like, your son can go to jail, or you can admit that you lied, and all that kind of stuff, and step down from the church. So yeah, Charity was the one who did all that. I forgot about that. But yeah, so Grace ain't got nothing for you. And so now Lady May said, I wish you would go sit under a tree with a dunce hat on in the shadow of your favorite Bible character. Now her read was a lot more elaborate than what I paraphrased. And Grace was like, who, Naomi? And she was like, no, fool, Judas. And we all know what Judas was doing in the shadow of that tree. So I was here for it, and I'm ready for Charity to get out of the house. If I was Lady May, I would have put her out. And I was just happy because I just knew, I said it at the end of last week, it's too fake for Charity to do that much destruction to her family, to her family's legacy, to lose their church. And then she just now all in the fold, and everyone's like, hugs and kisses, come to the wedding. Like, no. I was ready for Lady May get to reading. So now we get a lot more filler. We see Zora sitting in the room folding clothes with her mama, who I also don't care for Clarissa. But Zora's getting all into grown folks' business. We'll revisit that later. So now we see another scene of Sophia chasing up after Dante. I thought after last week, when she saw Nikki sitting in the house with Dante, that she would kind of leave this man alone. He's a young NBA player. He's not ready to settle down. He's probably not even going to be faithful to Nikki. So you probably dodged a bullet, girl. But she calling Dante. Then another time in the episode, she calling Dante again. And Nikki answers the phone and let her know, like, bitch, I'm still in the house. Matter of fact, I'm so comfortable in the house. I got his phone. What you calling my man for? Get a clue, Sophia. And somewhere by the end of the episode, Zora tells Sophia, we see your titty pics all over the internet. What you doing? And so we already know Nikki must have went through Dante's phone. That's his name, Dante. I hope it is. But Nikki must have went through his phone and exposed the pictures. Now, we already know that's illegal. And we already know the Greenleafs don't play. So, Nikki, you're going to have a little bit of get back coming your way soon. But Zora, leave the man alone. He ain't worried for all this drama that's getting ready to come away to your life. Lady May and Bishop go visit Mavis's club. They're going to turn... I can't stand that dog. They're going to turn the club into the church. Okay, moving on. Now we at a scene where Charity is coming up to the church. And she's going into her office. And there's painters in there painting the office. What did they call it? Plantation pink and Confederate gray. But to me, this is so stupid because why are you painting this church? It doesn't make sense for the story. When you are tearing down the church in the next week, so what, Judy want the office? What you gonna be sitting in it for when it's getting ready to be tore down? You wasting your money. You could have just stole the office from Charity and say, get out, Charity, and put your stuff in there. But to be in there painting it, it just doesn't make sense. But moving on from that, because that just pissed me off a little bit. And Charity go in the bathroom and cry. And I was happy to see that because I don't like Charity. Now we see Zora and Sophia make up for the stupidest reason. Like, I want somebody to go touch Zora on the head and be like, girl, what's wrong with you? This is your cousin. You have dissed and disrespected your cousin, who was the only one to have your back when this man was going upside your head. But you have disrespected her so much for this girl who you don't know. Talking about, I'm tired of all this drama and playing shortstop to the bitch field, whatever she said. I don't get this. Your cousin. Nikki should have never, ever come before your cousin. And then for all of the drama to evaporate because Sophia tells you she's no longer a virgin. So you telling me you only associate with hoes. Not calling Sophia a hoe. But you only associate with women who Mama Braxton say, who spread it low and wide, whatever they call it. That's the only kind of chicks you want to associate with. Because as soon as you found out Sophia was fucking, it was, ooh, girl, we got to talk. But what's up? No, we family. I can't deny you. We family. What kind of music you need? It's over there on the computer. We family. My brain was so twisted. I was like, huh? All of this drama, all of this disrespect could have all been cured by Sophia telling you that she's fucking. All right. So now Charity and Phil are having this little meeting. They talking over these plans, whatever. Judy comes in there, kisses Phil all in the mouth to let Charity know, this my man. I only love to see it because I'm pissed at Charity. I don't care nothing about Judy either, but it was funny. And so Charity tried to throw some shade at Judy and was like, you know he only marrying you because your daddy making him. You know if it wasn't for that, he would still be over here with me. Now that could be all true and well, but I can guarantee you I will put good money on it that Judy knows this. It was probably Judy's idea. I ain't gonna say nothing else about it for other reasons. Because I got some more I could say about it. But I guarantee you it was Judy's idea. She probably told her daddy, I want this man. Go get him for me, daddy. I want that man. She don't care nothing about how she got the man. All Judy cares is that she has the man. And then you tried to read her and she threw a Bible verse in your face, which pretty much said, fuck you. In a very Bible verse, first lady way. And I was here for it. I was here for Judy reading Charity because Charity, I just want people to throw it in your face as much as possible. You were doing the most last season. You were doing the most and you did the worst, but you expect people to feel bad for you. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yeah, your man left you, but you deserved it. You deserved it. Now, let's go over here to Zora confronting her parents. Like, I know y'all getting divorced. What's up? And then she throw it in her daddy face. Oh, so you must be cheating again. I was here for it because what else she supposed to think? You was always cheating. And so Zora leaves. And then Jacob looks at Clarissa and was like, you gonna let me take the blame for this? You gonna let her think I'm the one cheating? And Clarissa was like, boo, you got 20 years of history. Like, it ain't too much for her to come to the conclusion. And he was like, but you the one cheating. And she was like, she said something to him. And Jacob was like, you talking shit while you sitting over there taking your slut pills. No, he said the slut meds. When he said, you taking your slut meds, I dropped the remote. I hollered. I was like, oh no, not slut meds. Oh, that was a read. Who came up with that read? That was a good one. Your slut meds. You talking shit and taking slut meds. And so now, one thing, Clarissa threw in his face, you want me to tell my daughter I cheated when you have cheated on me numerous times and I've done it once and you can't even forgive me. Now, I don't know if Clarissa cheated once or not, but I do know that is a point. I mean, she does have a point. You could have forgave, but sometimes people, I've already told you, I've said it in video after video after video numerous times, men don't forgive cheating the same way women do. And women need to start being more like men when it comes to cheating. Because if we acted like them, they might stop cheating as much. Think about it. Anyway, so now Jacob all in his feelings, and he's like, well, I'm about to go tell Zora, I'm about to go get this straight. And here Clarissa go, don't make me use that wheel. And if I was Jacob, I'd be like, use it. Use it, take it on down there, because as soon as you use it, you really ain't gonna get nothing. You put my family in jail and they take a little bit of change the family got, what you really ain't gonna get nothing. I would pull a card. I would pull Clarissa's card. I don't like Clarissa either. It's I can understand Clarissa's, I can understand. But I've never liked Clarissa. She was always arrogant. She was always bougie. She was always had that gold diggerish ways. She always had that air of thinking she was better than others. I definitely didn't like the way she treated Grace when Grace first came back home. Like, I never saw it for Clarissa, so whatever. So now Charity wants to go see Grace and bring Grace a poem. And it's a poem about Eden, which is, I forgot Charity had twins. I did forget that. But she did lose one of her twins when she went into early labor. But, girl, you don't even act like you care about the one twin that's alive. But here you are giving your sister a poem about the dead twin. Okay. And so Grace reads the poem and was like, well, why are you giving me this? And she was like, Grace, I understand how you feel. I lost a child too. And Grace was like, bitch, I ain't lose no child. My child ain't dead. She said, this is why people don't like you, Charity, because you over here thinking my son's attempted suicide has anything to do with you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. But you want to turn around over here about Eden. My son ain't dead. You don't know how I feel, Charity. And I was here for Grace, giving it to Charity some more. And Grace and Charity was like, is this how it's always going to be between us going forward? And Grace was like, yeah, get out my room. So, now Bishop has dementia. I'm sure that's where the storyline is going to go, because he comes in the room talking to Lady Mae about, look, we're going to tear down this church. So I think since we're going to tear down this club and create a church. So since we're going to do this, we need to have us a wedding. What date you thinking about? And Lady Mae is like, huh? Like, yeah, let's pick a date for this wedding. And she was like, Bishop, we already talked about this. We've already picked the date. And he was like, we did? And then he finally remembered, yeah, Flag Day. So Lady Mae is breaking her fast because the Lord done showed her, my husband getting ready to have dementia and I need to be strong. I ain't got time to be drinking this hot lemon water. Okay, moving on. Jacob takes the little boy Winky fishing. He finds the real will. The true beneficiary is it Daryl James? Basie's father. Basie and Rochelle's daddy. So, another filler piece. Cal calls Grace. That's the old pastor who he was going to merge his church. It was a predominantly white church into the predominantly black church, but he pulled out. But it kind of seems like he might be back in. Gave Grace a name. Her and Darius, I'm sure, gonna go start researching this name. I ain't write it down. Jacob, this is the end of the episode. He goes over Tasha's house. And I'm like, he's sure visiting all his exes this season. I guess Tasha ain't really his ex, but if it wasn't for Clarissa, he would have been with Tasha. And it looked like now that Basie did, the door might be open. But I don't know. But he goes visit Tasha talking about, I need to find Basie. And she like, Basie is dead, Jacob. I don't know why. Her acting is kind of shaky too, but I like her. I like the lady who plays Tasha. And so now I'm like, Jacob, you a fool. Because to me, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, this original will showing that Basie's father is the true beneficiary to the house just makes Bishop and Mac look even more guilty that that man burned up in a fire at their church. It just looks a lot, it makes you look a lot more guilty, Bishop. And if I was Jacob, I would have tore that up, put it in the fire. We ain't never got to see that, because the little piece of paper Clarissa got means nothing if you don't have the original to back it up. And to me, you getting ready to give Clarissa all the ammunition she needs. Anyway, it was another great episode. I love Greenleaf. I've seen all the petitions. Everyone is like, please give them a season 6. And I've heard somewhere that one of the characters may be getting a spinoff. And I'm like, which one? Like, which one? Because the only one I really care to see some more of is Lady May. Is Lady May. I love Lady May. Like, I love Lady May. And I'm like, if Lady May gets a spinoff, then everyone else might as well come. And you might as well just give them a season 6. Because I don't care nothing about Grace getting no spinoff with her AJ and Sophia storylines. I don't care nothing about Jacob. Definitely not Charity. The only one who deserves a spinoff is Lady May. Unless they do a spinoff with Sophia and Zora. I don't know. I agree. Just bring back season 6. We don't need no spinoffs. Bring them all back. And if it is a spinoff, I want to see Lady May. Lady May got to be in it. All right, y'all. Get in the comments. Like I said, let's talk about this week's episode. Like, comment, share, subscribe to Kiss My Cheeks TV. All of that good stuff. And I will be with you all next week for episode 3. Bye.